I gotta be me, yeah, gotta be me. What else can I be but what I am?
Hello my roses, welcome back to my channel. Hey everybody. Yeah, I'm just here trying to eat a donut and I thought I'll come and eat it and show you guys. I don't know if you can see this packaging. This is like from my favorite, of course you can see the packaging, what am I banging on about? Favorite pastry place. And look at the size of this donut. Oh my gosh. First time I'm trying. I haven't seen a donut this size since I was young. But the first time I'm trying from the bakery, the donut. I've always add other things from there. Has not disappointed. I got one and Tilly got one. You, Tilly?
Yeah, it was really nice.
It's really yummy. It tastes like it takes me back. Spot on, Tilly described. The flavors, 10 out of 10. The size. I think I paid 90p for one of them.
Yeah.
So worth it. Not so much the price as, so to speak. You can get like 5 donuts for that, but the flavors just bring you back to the original tasting of what you expect a donut to taste like. Because some of them you eat these days, you don't know what you're eating. There we are. You can't beat pastries and savory bacon. It's just 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. So they do like sausage rolls, they do the pasties. Can't beat it. Cannot. These are where most of the pastries and the pasties and stuff like that originate from. Cannot beat it. Not too long come off the road. I'm drinking some Sprite as well. Yeah. Had an appointment and then we went to walk about. Me and Tilly Rose picked up some bits for her and Angelo. Like literally Tilly Rose and Angelo, nothing in there for me and Lashane. Not even like probably the nail clip, but the nail clip is for the kids, everybody in the house, so get that. One specific person. Well, literally didn't pick up anything for me and Lashane, Angelo and Tilly.
We need to think about the next generation who's got the pioneers. They don't need to see me losing my
Yes, so true.
So it's about how
Hey
you
guys.
And sometimes, you know, you've got good people around you where you're like,
I'm just here getting ready to look at my take Angelo to nursery. But we've been off for so long and the weather. Well, I don't think I'd noticed the weather so much. I'm not saying it didn't rain sometimes, but it just seemed like any time it's time for him to go nursery, it's raining. And I'm just like, the weather is so doom and gloom. It's unreal. I mean, I know the lighting is good there, but I don't know if you can see through that window there. I don't know what it's showing. Much we're gonna show my Christmas leftovers. But yeah, the weather is just oh, my hand's a bit slippery, I can't open this. But yeah, I've been watching let me bring it out. I've been binge watching. Came across a YouTuber. First of all, I'm saying she's a YouTuber now, and I kind of feel like I want to say that over again, because let's start from the beginning. I came across somebody that I recognize on YouTube from my past, and past from growing up, and I'm like, I know that face, I know that face. So I clicked into the channel, and when I clicked into the channel, it's somebody that used to be a famous artist back in the days, a famous British artist, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's Jamelia, because the video I came across, basically it's about her and her daughter, and I never knew that her daughter was like so grown up. I didn't, first of all, I probably thought she had one, but I didn't realize she had two. Come to find out later, she have 4 children, because one of them is obviously taken on as her own child, and she had a baby, so it's 2 big daughters. She started off, because I clicked into it and watching the video, and she started off like a table chat, and talking to the daughters about going to school and all those sort of things, and I was like, my gosh, she got big daughters. Cut a long story short, basically, your girl Jamelia has got her own YouTube channel, and I'm telling you guys, my roses out there, click on it. It's so informative. It talks a lot about the stuff that I've experienced, and just to show you that other people, which that other people are going through similar things, but you just think they don't really speak on it, and just to come across, some of them don't really speak on it, but to come across her channel and the topics she covers is just brilliant. By the way, guys, that was my lip gloss from Jules Cosmetics. She's on YouTube also. I'm like eating up my words. She's on YouTube also as Jules and Telson, and she's on Instagram, Jules Cosmetics, and she's got her own business website as well, Jules Cosmetics, and I hope I'm saying that right. So I'm still here enjoying a lovely lip gloss. I just think back to, going back to coming across this channel, just talk about the struggles that black people go through living in Britain, and what we have to face. Because I kind of feel like if we live here 100 years, if we were born here, we're still going through the struggles of we don't belong. And I'll send you guys over to her channel. Let me tell you exactly what it's called, because there's no point me telling you. I'm putting it in the description box because I'm a bit rubbish at that. That's something I really need to work on. It's called Jamelia.com. But if you put in Jamelia, Jamelia, you'll come across her. She looks very young, but she's 30 something, but she's got very youthful skin, look very young, and like I said previously, when in her young days she was an artist and everything, and somebody that I grow up with. Just to come across her and seeing her talking about topics that resonate with me, things that I struggle with, it's just amazing. It's just a huge, I cannot tell you guys out there, a huge confirmation of the things I've been struggling with, the things I don't put up with, the things that I've been running away from. The list goes on. She touched, because I watched her back to back to back. I wouldn't advise that because I kind of had a bit of a headache, but just watch a lot of what you can, and then probably wean yourself and go back to it another time and stuff like that. But even today I get up watching her again, to be honest. Where we are now, I'm not just saying this because where we are now, I'm not just saying it because that's where we are, because we still face our challenges. But like, I haven't shared with you guys for a while, and I want to share that we not 100% happy, but we feel happy. We feel peaceful, we feel calm, even though we go outside sometimes and we face the challenges of people. Oh, where are you from? Britain? That's where we're from? You know, but you hardly see any black people at all. And when I was in Basingstoke, we were very much in the minority as well, and I've shared some of my struggles, and I don't know if you guys are tapped into my older videos and stuff, because sometimes it gets overwhelming. I have to kind of shy away from it and stuff, and it's not like I'm trying to say I'm going to go back into every day talking about my problems, because he kind of have his other side to it. You know, in everything you got your positive, you got your negative. He has his negative where he kind of draw me in and make me feel a little bit drained, we have to talk about the racism issue. We have to talk about the black people issue. But I must say, I do look at things in a slightly different way, as I think people are people, and people need to be treated how they'd like to be treated. And yes, we go through the racism stuff. We get the looks. We get the, you know, my child is going through stuff at school now, being probably the only black face in his school. And my daughter, on the other hand, is a little bit different. I haven't pushed into it to say that, oh, it's a battle I want to be fighting, because I just said, you know, at the end of the day, they have to be people like us that makes the difference in breaking out from coming out the community where it's more diverse, and breaking into community that's less diverse, so that, you know, this world we can make a difference, and the world can get a bit more balance. So he has mentioned that he's having struggles, but I have to talk to him as a mom in the way that let him know that, you know, we can't run away, we can't shy away from it. We try and address it. You go to the people, because, you know, the school, from my experience, the teachers are lovely, the environment is lovely, they always address things, and he takes part in a lot of activities, you know, the list goes on. So I'm not one to just start a fight, but I have voiced my opinion to let them know what he's mentioned to me, and if they could look into it, stuff like that. But, you know, it's just going back, like, to come across Jamilia's channel is just brilliant stuff that people don't want to address, stuff that people pretend that's not happening, or it's just sore topics. I don't want to talk about it. And, you know, even me myself, sometimes I'm thinking, you know, this is too much one person to keep, you know, banging on about. You feel like you're not getting anywhere, but that's how I feel like they'd want you to feel. So you have to touch on this topic. I'm not going to be going around shouting, screaming every day about these. I feel like I'm kind of in a space now where I just want to live, I just want to enjoy life, I just want my kids to get on. If you don't really press on me, I won't press on you, but the very moment you press on me, you're going to know where I stand in a certain situation. Touch wood, you know, my son's football team, that family is just amazing. We've kind of tapped into the church as well, which has been brilliant as well, you know, but there is a lot of stares, a lot of look, a lot of questions sometimes, and it can be racism in some cases, and it can be lack of knowledge in other cases. So sometimes it's not every time I kind of have that steam coming out my ears, so to speak, and I've kind of like, but, you know, it's happening. It is happening, and shout out to who's making a difference. Coming aside from that, I also wanted to speak about, you know, just the YouTube community in general, just tapping into encouraging each other, and maybe even doing collabs and stuff. Those are the things I'd like to kind of tap into this year, if possible. I've met up with one YouTuber, and it's been the most amazing experience throughout my YouTube time, and I know a few more YouTubers. Like I said, Jules Cosmetic is where I got my lip gloss from. She's a YouTuber, and you know, those experiences have been amazing. As soon as I'm settled, I'm gonna try and see if I can also top in. Angela's shaking the table if you see my thing going a bit wobbly. Yeah, tap into other people that and put it out there that I'd like to probably collab or meet up, or you know, share different ideas, because people think I'm techie, but I'm not really, and I know that my channel needs a lot of work, but at the end of the day, I kind of just do the best I can in terms of putting a video together and sharing my life as much as I can. I try not to share too much as before, because of the effects it has, but I do try and be as open and as consistent as I possibly can. Yeah, so but I really would like to continue to just keep on making my videos, keep on making a difference, and hopefully people will see through me, because you know, they try everything to make you don't want to speak out and be quiet. I had a bit of a meltdown on my Facebook just before Christmas. Careful, Angelo. You know, where someone of my family members, which you know I don't really like talking about, was trying to try me, and I just think it's every family, everyone in the family to help a person to keep in check of their behavior, especially if they're involved. I.e., there was a scenario where it came to my attention that my eldest, you know, I've had struggle. For those who know, I've had struggles with my eldest, like, you know, he doesn't live with me, and reason behind that, he wouldn't listen. We kind of clash in different opinions of how he should behave and how I parent, basically, bottom line. So he doesn't live with me, and I've kind of feel like, you know, majority of the family wanted that situation to be like that. When I was really struggling and going through it, nobody really helped, nobody really spoke up, and now he's there by himself in the sense that he's under the government's care, but he's in, you know, the world, and they can tap into him and stuff like that. They were having collections for him for Christmas and all kind of things, and I still speak with my son and send money when here and there, and you know, we have a relationship. But I was so upset when I hear that they have a group chat conjuring up about and talking about, oh, you shouldn't go through Christmas without present, all those, you know, where were you when I was struggling, when my child was going to school and wasn't behaving? As a family, if you wanted to step in, nobody really stepped in. Nobody, even though I said to them, leave it alone. You know, if you're going to leave something alone, leave it alone. Don't now step in later on and then making me feel like I've handled situation wrong. When there's times in their lives where I'm not God, but I play a major part in their life in making their children survive and passing the worst, and the list goes on, etc. More than one family members, more than one occasion, you know. So I'm thinking, where's my support? You know, I kind of feel like they like when I'm having hardships, because it take me off my focus, basically. So I had a major rant on Facebook. A major rant. It's not one of my proudest moments, but you know, when I have my rant, I'm not going to take it down, because I'm standing by what I'm saying. So stuff like that. And at the end of the day, you know when somebody's for you, you know when somebody's wanting to help, no matter how difficult that person is, which they try to portray that like I am, that's why they can't step in. No matter how difficult that person is, you find a way to connect with that person and show that person love, or show that person support, and really root for them. You know, there's a case where I hear that my son is wearing another family member's suit, which they know that it's something I would hate. That's something I don't do. You know, loads of small things that they want him to be the underneath person, or they want him to be the one that's the topic kind of thing. They've got other people that's a topic. They made themselves the topic, but they're forcing my child to be the topic. So I just kind of do what I can do and pray to God and hope that my child will see the light, and he will reach his full potential and his destiny, and no matter what background he's come from, because they kind of in my family have it to say, if you're from a background where the parents earns and make good decision, that's what you're going to be achieving in life. But if you make bad decision, you can't change and you can't turn, and you can't want your kids to make great decision, and you shouldn't want your kids to be successful. You shouldn't want your child to achieve the best, and you shouldn't change. Basically, you should consistently be the same. You shouldn't, like, I've always been a loving, kind, peaceful person. You go around children, they always gravitate to me because of the energy that I bring to the forefront. When you see situation where I would want to be around them, but because of the way they are and what they leave back in me, which I've realized since I've gotten older, I by no means want to be tolerated. And another thing, like your position is different because you might be financially better off. No, that kind of stuff doesn't swing with me. So, you know, those things. So at the moment now, I'm just living, and like I said, if no one troubles me, I don't trouble them. But at the very moment they troubles me, the very moment I feel like I'm being an attack, I am going to be resisting and fighting back in my own way. You know, I'm not going to give them the joy all the time, but sometimes you have to speak up and you have to make known that what is being thrown on you, if it's not well received in that sense, if you're not feeling happy about it, or it's not nice, or it's in a distasteful way, or is hurting you, you should make that be very much so known. It's not every battle you're going to be able to fight, but you have to choose them and choose them wisely. And I just thought it was very distasteful. And there's family members' name that I didn't really mention, that I knew was a part of the group that they were having, the group chat, and I made known that, listen, don't have no group chat about my child, none of my children. You know, when I was giving things or looking after, I never have to have a group chat. I never had to go around asking that if I can't do it, you do your best. It comes from you. And very disappointed in the family members that take part in the group chat. Very, very, very disappointed. And yeah, for quite some time now, I feel like hold back Rose, hold on Rose, whatever Rose is doing, you know, it's an issue, because it's like I set the tone, but it's a problem. Anyway, guys, my memories run out. Go ahead, like, comment, share and subscribe. I'll share with you all what I can from a day-to-day basis. Well, not on a day-to-day basis, but as regular as I can. And yeah, guys, go ahead and keep supporting me. I'm really appreciative of all my new supporters, all the love and all the comments and stuff. All of my roses, love and blessings to you all. And yeah, I'll see you guys in another video. Bye, guys.